Oh! Why did you not give them trillions?
I will turn on the thing.
I've had the Islamicist groups. I've had the white supremacists. I've had the Hollywood crowd. I've had mainstream media bully me for 20 plus years that I've been on air with litmus test about, do I support Israel or don't I?
Do you?
And I've been very, very clear that I do support Israel. There's videos on YouTube that have been re-uploaded where I said that in 1997.
What I wanted to say is this. I want to say this out in the open. I support the Jewish state of Israel. They have been in that land. That is their land.
And then I would just get bullied online and by leftist publications going, Jones hates Muslims. Jones is a racist. Jones is probably on the payroll of Israel. Never been to Israel. And then I've got all these people bullying me constantly, saying I'm an Israeli agent when I have absolutely never been to Israel. And it was actually their bullying trying to make me be anti-Israel that made me study it more and become pro-Israel.
Oh, the bullies made you become more pro-Israel. Wow, that's an amazing story. So when people were telling you, hey, Israel sucks, they're not our friend, they're not our ally, why do you support them so much? That made you double down and support them even more. That's so based. You're like it. You're tip of the spear. InfoWar. Let's go.
So good luck with all of that bullying that's gone on. Accept our ideology or you're a Israeli shill. Accept our ideology, and all these groups want to bully you that we're going to call you this big power name. We're going.
You mean anti-Semite? You mean the way they bully us? Power name? What, calling you a shill? Because you're shilling? That's a power name?
We're going to call you an Israeli shill that supposedly has all this power if you don't do what we want. Well, then I am an Israeli shill. There you go. It's not true, never been to Israel, but if it makes you feel powerful, if that takes your power word away, I'll do it. I'm sick of the bullying out there.
There's so many bullies. Alex just keeps on getting bullied. Little old us? We're bullying you, Alex? Is that who the bullies are?
To get on some bandwagon against Israel, people are like, you Zionist filth. This is fake Zionist stuff. You're on the freaking Zionist payroll. I just want to say to people, okay, I am. Okay, I'm on Zionist payroll. I'm just sick of everyone being obsessed over Israel and acting like they actually are the dominant factor. You look at the globalists and the Islamicists, they're the new game in town. They're the new boss. You move aside, Israel.
The globalists and the Islamicists, they're the new power. Move aside, Israel.
I know, you used to talk about how powerful the Muslims were, and I didn't believe it, but behind the scenes, they run the Federal Reserve, you name it, they're really coming after us. Now, the communist Chinese.
The Muslims run the Federal Reserve. What the? Bro, Alex? Wait, what?
I'm just sick of everyone being obsessed over Israel and acting like they actually are the dominant factor. You look at the globalists and the Islamicists, they're the new game in town. They're the new boss. You move aside, Israel. I know, you used to talk about how powerful the Muslims were, and I didn't believe it, but behind the scenes, they run the Federal Reserve, you name it, they're.
The Muslims run the Federal Reserve. We had to hear it twice to make sure we heard it right. He just straight up said that. He said, this man, who is very trustworthy, right? Trustworthy Alex Jones just told us that the Muslims run the Federal Reserve. One more time.
They're the new game in town. They're the new boss. You move aside, Israel. I know, you used to talk about how powerful the Muslims were, and I didn't believe it, but behind the scenes, they run the Federal Reserve, you name it, they're really coming after us. Now, the communist Chinese basically run this country in the last 20 years until Trump showed up. And so the communist Chinese are being evicted. Quite frankly, I'm sick of the obsession with Israel. I mean, I just don't get how there's this right-wing thing, particularly on the fringe of the right wing, that just hates Israel and then just ascribes to it magical powers. And they just use Israel as a political football, like a voodoo doll that all the evil in the world's heaped on, while meanwhile the UN's running around colonizing countries all over for corporations, murdering entire villages on a daily basis. Just an excuse to point your finger all day long and say Israel's the problem if you fall on a damn banana peel. And I'm not here kissing the ass of Israel. Okay, and that if somebody falls on a banana peel, Jews did it. If somebody falls on a banana peel, a Jew did it. I mean, it gets a little old. It's a big cause celeb,
Banana peel.
not just with liberals, but with a lot of so-called conservatives, to obsess over Israel, to hate Israel, and to want to destroy Israel. And there's a lot of weird globalist propaganda as a litmus test to hate Israel. I'm just not into the whole cause celeb thing for Palestine. I've been bullied and brainwashed my whole life about it. It's like Israel's the one trendy thing you bitch about, and then no matter what else you do, it's okay. And a lot of people out there have been brainwashed into just obsessing on Israel all day and hating Israel, and it's quite frankly shameful. Because you're not...
We're just brainwashed. And it's shameful. He's never been there. He's not a shill for them. It's the communist Chinese. It's the Muslims who run the Federal Reserve. But it's not Israel. Come on. Come on, you bullies. Stop trying to make me criticize Israel. Frankly, it's shameful.
Not intellectuals. All you know how to do is say Zionist, Zionist, Zionist. Until I want to throw up. This obsession by all these losers with Israel. And it's just all a load of crap. You've got Funyuns and Hot Pockets in mommy's basement and have learned the word Jew and can say it over and over again like a magic word. The extreme right wing's magic word is Jew or Zionist, and all I hear about...
You hear that, incel? You just have Hot Pockets and Funyuns and you're in your mommy's basement. You're basically just an idiot loser. And the only word you know is Jew. That's why. It's really the Islamofascists and the Chinese communists.
All day is Israel, 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 Israel. Israel runs everything. Israel put me in charge. Israel wipes my butt in the morning. No, Israel doesn't. But I just don't want to hear Israel bashed anymore. I don't even want to hear the debate or the discussion because it's them trying to set the parameters of the debate with this obsession on Israel all day. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of hearing about Israel. I'm tired of it. And so I want to go to David Horowitz now because I want to just say proudly I agree with 95% of what he's saying. And
David Horowitz is a member of the neocon intelligentsia. Wow. Hello, David Horowitz. I want to tell you that I agree with 90% of it.
That I just am proud for all the anti-Semites and the Islamicists and everybody else who've been trying to bully me and tell me what to do and make up crap all these years. Of what he's saying, and that I just am proud for all the anti-Semites and the Islamicists and everybody else.
In short, Horowitz indirectly works for the same people who pulled off the attacks September 11th, 2001. Well, I mean, if you've ever watched any Ryan Dawson video, you know all about the neocon organization.
Who've been trying to bully me and tell me what to do and make up crap all these years. What you've said I am is now coming true because I support Israel's right to exist. And Israel, when it does something, has a crooked toenail. It's the biggest thing in the world. Everybody else is okay. Israel's not going anywhere. They got nuclear weapons, and they're not our enemy. Leave them alone.
They're not our enemy.
Leave them alone.
Just leave them alone, you bullies. Just leave them alone, you dang anti-Semite, hot pocket eating ass bullies in your mom's basement with the Funyuns. You just stupid idiots. Israel's got nuclear weapons. They're not going anywhere. Just leave them alone already. Focus on the Chinese. Focus on the Islamicists. Right? Leave Israel alone. You bullies. Let's check. David Joel Horowitz. Born 1939, Boomer is an American conservative writer, founder and president of the right-wing David Horowitz Freedom Center, DHFC. Wow, he's got a Freedom Center named after himself. Editor of the center's website, Front Page Magazine, and director of Discover the Networks, a website that tracks individuals and groups on the political left. Horowitz also founded the organization Students for Academic Freedom. Horowitz wrote several books. He wrote several books with author Peter Collier, including 4 on prominent 20th century American families. He and Collier have collaborated on books about cultural criticism. Culture of critique. Horowitz worked as a columnist for Salon. From 56 to 75, Horowitz was an outspoken adherent of the New Left. The New Left? Later rejected progressive ideas and became defender of neoconservatism. What do you know? Interesting. He switched sides from being the new left to being basically the Jewish right. Horowitz recounted his ideological journey in a series of retrospective books, culminating with his 1996 memoir, Radical Son, Generational Odyssey. New York City, son of Jewish high school teachers, Phil and Blanche. Father was an English teacher. I had a Jewish English teacher, Mr. Newman.
Design Groip
What's his
sent
name?
$5. Alex Jones got caught watching tranny porn in 4K. I could never look at him the same way after that.
No, that was fake though, right? He said it was fake. He said somebody, it was fake. Did you see his wife with the big muscles today on Killstream? Somebody got that clip? Somebody finds that clip. I will play that clip of his wife with the big old tranny muscles. His wife looking like Large Marge. He has a wife. He's divorced, has a new wife with a dude body. He likes tranny porn. And he's best buddies with Joe Rogan, who is also homosexual. His mother's family emigrated from Imperial Russia, Russian Jews, communists. His father's family left Russia in 1905. What do you know? Just the very people that Hitler was fighting against. Alex Jones loves this guy. During years of labor organization and Great Depression, Phil and Blanche Horowitz were long-standing members of the American Communist Party. His parents were Jewish communists, and they are strong supporters of Joseph Stalin. They left the party after Khrushchev published his report in 1956 about the crimes Stalin committed in terrorism against the Soviet population. Well, yeah, it's kind of hard to be in a party that's being associated with terrorism. Received a BA from Columbia University in 1959, majoring in English, and a master's degree in English literature at the University of California, Berkeley. The most leftist San Francisco gay-ass university. All right, so Alex Jones loves that guy and calls all of us bullies. Very cool, Alex. Hey, Alex. Very cool, bro. I'm thinking cool.
You're with a bad guy right now. You want to just punch me in the face?
No.
Oh! Oh!
What the heck?
Alex Jones is the bad guy. Why didn't you give a quadrillion? Why didn't you give a quadrillion? Why? Because you hate the families and the children.
That's a good point.
That jury hated those families and cheated them. Oh! Oh! Why did you not give them trillions? Honey, do you like Tulsi Gabbard?
What the heck?
So Tulsi, my wife's hot. She wants to have a threesome with you, but maybe show them your guns.
All right.
Let's get some.
Okay, drunk Alex wants to have a threesome with Tulsi Gabbard. and
High
this
ratings
woman.
here.
Yeah, that's some.
Later.
Let's go, Alex. You're saving us, Alex. Alex, you're saving us. You're saving us, Alex. Thank you for saving us, Alex. You have so much knowledge. You know the insiders, you know the plot to kill America. This is the energy we need. I can tell you're taking it very seriously. They're tired of the damn frogs gay. I'm tired of them bullying me. Making me say that Israel that. It's the Chicoms. It's the Islamofascists. By the way, check out my wife's big muscles. I want to have a threesome with Tulsi Gabbard. I'm a Christian.
Here, come up the end. She's taking it.
I'm not saying that Nick's gay, but maybe when next time I see him, I'll get him a couple of black hookers and we'll find out if he's... Who?
Off, folks.
She's got more guns.
No,
than
sir,
I
she's
got.
taking it off.
We're
We're
gonna have
going
to.
next.
Okay.
At the end, she's taking it off, folks.
She's got more guns.
No,
than
sir,
I
she's
got.
taking it off.
This is not the mother of his children, by the way. Right? Am I right about that? And remarried to this man.
We're
We're
gonna have
going
to.
X-rated at the end. It's going to boost your ratings. Really.
We're going X-rated at the end. So we're going to do porn with my wife, me, you, and Tulsi. It's going to be funny. Boost your ratings.
Go ahead and show me.
Okay, Alex.
Look at that.
Look at that. Is this what makes you happy, Alex? Is this what you want to see? You want me to flex for you? Is this what turns you on? When I look like a man? Does my manliness that get you fired up? I don't think Alex has any idea what gets him fired up. I don't think he has anything real about him anymore. Maybe he did. But I think he made some Faustian bargains and he no longer has a soul. That's what I think is going on with Alex. And he's all act. I hate to say it. I'm waiting around for an apology, my boy Nick. But to me, if you go and you suck off Steven Crowder, who is the enemy, and while you're sucking off Steven Crowder, you take that as an opportunity to throw shade at Nick, personal attacks, sly attempt at character assassination on my boy Nick, that's enough for me to say fuck you. And you're no longer you're now on the naughty list. So I don't think this is out of line. I'm waiting for an apology. We'll see how it plays out. But I don't think it's unfair for me to say you're now on the naughty list. And we're taking it very seriously now. So, I mean, it's all getting replaced. And if you want to get caught up in the tidal wave, hope everybody's happy with the choices they make. It's a very pivotal season, a very pivotal time. I hope everyone is happy with the choices that they're making.
Yeah, that's it. Yo, I got to start doing yoga.